Don't you understand the world of life? Don't you understand what you have to do? You know what you have to do. Don't sit there and act like you don't. Okay? You know what you have to do. We all know. You have a pleasure to spin around. You don't know what the flesh is gonna do. You don't know what it's gonna do. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, Mother, please, give me milk. Please, give me milk, please. And you're gonna sit there and look at him and you're gonna be like, but you're gonna get talking to him. God! I want to be sorry.
Your hair changes. I'm so startled. You're a Romulan.
What is my life?
Sign me up.
For every child.
I love that we leave long past that.
Sorry, Mum. This asshole in the west. Have you worn wigs? By the time they want to see my ass, I'll be miles away. When will you wear wigs?
Oh, good lord, I'm covered in piss.
Hello! Hey, what is up? It is me, Vex, Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian here. I am doing music shit again. Gonna get Zan on audio, I think, in a minute. In fact, fuck it. Let's call him now. Let me just get the Fugues. Are the Fugues visible? Well, we will find out. Dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba. Giving him a ring. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not too bad. Are you okay?
Yeah, not too bad. I apologise in advance for my shit audio quality.
Oh, that's because you're on your phone, because you're in York with the trains, making me jealous again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We should definitely go into some train stuff at some point.
Yes. And then you
Should
can just
make me
deal.
happy.
Yeah, you can just deal with me being like, look at this one, and you're like, yeah, it's the same as the last one. I'm like, no, it isn't. Yeah.
This one has a slightly different shin. Whatever Shins is. I'm not even too sure what Shins is, really. Is it something to do with fabric?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty sexy if you think about it.
Yes, it is. But yes, I've
Yeah.
got you involved because what we're doing is we're gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Smitey. Hello.
GG. How's it going, baby cakes? I cannot see chat, by the way, like so you're gonna have to be all over
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to keep up with that. Don't worry. I've got it open on my because I don't have to worry about having you on the camera. I can have the Twitch window open so I can see the chat. So hopefully that should be fine.
Remember, like with OBS, I'm not sure about Stream Elements or whatever the fuck it is.
Streamlabs,
But
yeah.
in OBS, you can have chat dock inside of it.
Yes, there's one in here. It's just that it's on the same screen as the stuff that I'm currently working on. So I just have both up because then it's easier. So I've got two instances of chat going currently. You're doing good, Smatty. That good to hear. That is good to hear.
DD is doing well. So DD actually sent me a message earlier on, basically being like, "Yo, do we?" Because at the moment, got Nate in the D&D thing. Nate. So this is going to be Nate's like first D&D game, which is very exciting.
Oh, okay.
DD is the DM for us as well.
Okay. Cool.
And then Dad's is going to be, I think he said, Ranger.
Yeah, you
and
said.
then we've potentially got Booker, and then you want in as well. You say you were thinking about doing
Yeah, I was debating between Paladin and Fighter.
Paladin and Fighter. Okay, that's cool. Do you have a preference of like do you played either of them before quite a lot?
I've played both of them. In my current other games, I've got one of in one of my other games that I've got currently that I'm playing an Echo Knight fighter. So playing a Paladin would be a nice change.
What the fuck is an Echo Knight?
Echo Knight, it's the one that they introduced in campaign 2 of Critical Role, the one which summons like the weird fucking shadow things. You know that the Kryn Dynasty, like they were fighting that guy from the Kryn Dynasty, and then the fucking
Yeah.
I do that.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck because like especially because I'm basically PC-ified one of my one of the bad guy NPCs from my door game. So I've got like art for her with a mask on. Like she has like a normal look, and then she has like this half Oni mask that she puts on as well. And then when the shadow appears, it's like just like a silhouette version with the fucking Oni mask and these glowing yellow eyes. It's cool as fuck.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Like, yeah,
that's really
yeah.
Cool.
It's like she's one of my favorite characters. Like, even though she's an NPC, she's one of my favorite characters like I've ever had. Which is why I was like, okay, I'm using her as a PC this time. And in the game that I'm playing, like it's got to a point because I'm basically my backstory is basically Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was on, like, my parents were on this trading vessel and stuff, and when we were in one port, this gang, the Brass Bandits, like raided the thing and murdered my parents and all the crew. I managed to escape and end up becoming homeless and training with this old guy, meeting one of the other players that's basically like an adopted sister. So we just know each other.
Fantastic.
Like, the only thing, the one other fun thing about that character is that she's very like forward and doesn't understand subtlety. So like,
Okay, so
yeah. So she is basically
you're
me.
playing as yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to a point that like I think I told you before, like where I think the players in that game, the players in a different game, and a whole bunch of people like that were fans of K-pop Demon Hunters saw, like, because in K-pop Demon Hunters there's one of the characters is called Mira, and she's like
Right.
super like straight faced, like chill talking, and like fights with a glaive and stuff. And like I had multiple people after watching it going, "Oh fuck, you're in the film," to me.
Nice.
Yeah, but but I've played as a paladin before. I think that was the one that I was telling you about actually, where I was like, because I made a paladin oath of the tides, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have like a paladin, and there's a north, like a sea kind of theme, and then Matt Mercer goes and releases one like 6 months after. I'm like, fuck, he stole my thing.
God damn it, Matt Mercer, not again.
Yeah, like so many times I've thought of stuff for my game, and then apparently it just turns out that me and him are on the same wavelength, because then it'll turn up in Critical Role. I'm like, shit. I mean, to be fair, I've
Matt
borrowed
bloody
things.
Mercer shows up.
Yeah, I've borrowed things off him before. It's fine. But yeah, so I was
Well,
thinking
he
of.
told me on a Skype call that was okay.
Oh, he's been hacking my Wi-Fi and stealing all my ideas.
Well, no, so like Matt and I go way back, right? And I was like,
Right.
yeah, Matt Mercer, that's absolutely fine. I'm sure Vex wouldn't mind you doing that at all. Certainly.
Yeah,
And he was like, yeah, cool. Yeah, great.
like
My hair, and I was like, God, good hair.
I mean, to be fair, like, if after this current campaign he goes back to DMing and the entire campaign is centered around a door that keeps appearing in places, I'm gonna have fucking words. I'm gonna be like, I set up this game
That
6
okay.
years ago! How are you stealing it now? Yeah, no, I think for the game I'll probably end up going Paladin. Plus, then we can share heals between us if you're Bard. Depending on the type of Bard you are,
I was
I
gonna
guess.
say, like, being a bit of a, like, not really a metagamer, but, you know, like, kind of just thinking about it in general, it'd be quite a good thing to have not a Bard being the only way of healing. Because I get that I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm not a good, like, you know, main healer. Where am I?
No.
I'm currently playing a Bard in Baldur's Gate 3 as well, Beaster. Oh my god, I'm getting the
You what, sorry? You were playing a Bard in Baldur's Gate 3?
Yep, and I am getting my ass handed to me right now.
Fair enough.
It's because I'm on console, and, like, I am so not used to playing on console. Is that unreal?
Yeah, I played through Baldur's Gate 3 on Xbox, and I think if I remember right, like I'm trying to remember. I think in one of them, my first playthrough was as a wizard, and then my second playthrough was as a monk. But with the monk, I went for the dirge backstory, like the dark
Okay.
thing. And so then basically by the end, I was like a monk that could just turn into this massive fucking horrible beast. And then I started I started a new game as a ranger. But yeah. Did he just say, Vex, just say when you want to make your character and all that? Okay, cool. Doors, I say. Yes, Doors. My main game that I've been running, the one that I've been on record as saying that I am a fucking torment to my players. The central premise is very much inspired by a combination of the Magnus Archives podcast and House of Leaves. So it's and it's all like weird fucky meta shit. So like to a point where, like I say, I tormented the players by like fucking like sending them letters in like to their like real life houses addressed to their characters from the big bad, like in weird cipher codes and shit. because I'm a sadistic bitch.
She's an extra bitch.
Yeah.
To the point where she's literally had me like record vocals for shit in the past because it was
Yes.
some kind of like
Weird,
cipher
yeah.
that happened. Fucking yeah, it was the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, actually, I was going to, because I do still have access to that channel, and obviously that thing isn't happening anymore. I'm debating whether to, I was talking about like the ARG shit for the Albzargle album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm debating whether to reuse that and then go into the one that I got you to record vocals for and change it.
All right.
And use that as part of the Albzargle ARG.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because I think in YouTube Studio you can go into a video and change out the audio.
You can, yeah.
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 So I can go in and be like, here we go, here's another one.
Here's what I did earlier.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it keeps the original... Yeah, it would keep the original upload, like, date, wouldn't it?
It should do, yeah.
Yeah. Because then it'd be like, oh shit, like, you had this... Hold on, let me just... I'm just gonna... find the... Yeah, there's the channel. So, yeah, the fact that it's like a it'd be like, oh shit, it's like planting seeds for the fucking ARG 3 years ago when all I've done is just changed something. Because like the actual channel itself, like is from like 2022. So it's and it's all actual number stations apart from the one that I planted in there. So I'll just go in and change the audio on that.
You know.
Yeah.
Gosh, you are extra, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. So speaking of music,
yes, I am.
like Dee, one that I will just before we go into I just realized I started a segue and then immediately ruined my own segue, but so Dee, I will talk to you about like
hey, bro, I heard you like
character.
segues. So we got you a segue for your segue whilst you segue into another segue.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're working on a new I did share my screen with you, didn't I, Zan?
Yeah, you did.
Cool. We're working on a new song for Wattle and Daub.
What'll I do?
Let's flick over. Right. My stream... Oh, Jesus. It's got the wrong thing on. That one. Get rid of that one. Twitch Fugs back on. There we go. Then we've got Elvis in the corner as well.
Classic.
Yep. So, right. I was like, oh, I want to make a new Wattle and Daub song. And I was messing around with ideas and stuff. Originally, I was going to remake Brain Rot, but then I've decided, you know what, I'm going to keep the original Brain Rot. I will make a sequel to that for us. I will have to remake the beat without the vocals in. But if we ever did a Wattle and Daub live set, I don't think we ever will. But seeing as Scottish Gabberpunks can do it, I think we can too. Which would be nice. It'd just be us turning up. Oh, you did? Awesome. Yeah. because it'd just be us turning up with the laptop, playing stuff, and screaming over the top of shit, which I think
I like
sounds
this.
good for.
I like this.
Yeah, I reckon that we would enjoy that very much. But I was like, oh, I want to experiment with stuff. And I remembered, I don't know why, like I was thinking of Bob Mortimer, and I remembered one of his stories from On Would I Lie to You, and also the conversation that we had on the way back from Arctangent, where we were listening to a bunch of electronic music and shit, and we said about like having a song that starts off like psytrance-y with like dubstep elements and stuff, and then at the end it has like, and it does like a couple of like the build-ups to drop into like dubstep things, and then like the third time it goes into it, it does the build-up, and it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then just stays fast and turns into like a weird fucking speedcore track.
Yes.
So I was sending you voice messages last night about it, and so far this is what we've got.
As a teenager, I used to terrorise my neighbourhood with a game I invented
I love
called
this.
Theft and Shrubbery. There would have to be a gang of you. I would usually be with Stavler.
Theft and
Bagger.
Shrubbery.
You would creep into the back of
Shrubbery.
someone's house and observe the family watching the telly or whatever they're doing, yeah? You'd find one where the curtains were open, yeah? Go to the rear of the garden and then you'd slowly walk towards the window. Right? Try not to disturb them, and you'd chant, increasing the volume as you went.
Where in your God? Where in your garden? We do beg your pardon. Where in your garden? It's just so fucking weird.
I love this.
Where in your garden? Is what we've got so far.
Love it.
So
Love it.
yeah. So like for some like I was messing around with like a pulse, and just in my head, just as I was listening to it, I just had "We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden." Like because I was like, that'd be
It really-
fucking
it really
hilarious
works.
as a fucking
In the volume as you
Your pardon.
in the volume as you increasing the volume as you went.
I will trim that a bit.
Increasing the volume as you increasing the volume as you went.
There we go.
And increasing the volume as you went.
We're in your garden.
We're in your garden.
I think I am going to add another sound there as it goes in. I've got a... Wow!
Wow. You know what we could do as well? And do you remember Bob was having... He was on a TV show with Richard Ayoade, thing about like not being able to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a part where I think he like nearly laughs because he's talking about his parents and saying that like one of them was a cheese merchant and the other one sold swords.
Okay.
Like we could have a look at some of those clips and see if there's anything that would work from that.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Impacts, though. Yes, that's the one. Go on. Right, so let's... Impact.
Impact Hammer.
Yeah. I was about to make the same reference.
The...
Song that we need to finish. And to be fair, we got the same feeling with the... It's the Upon My Cross song that's kind of similar.
Yeah. Wow.
And then, then I think what needs then is like a little psytrance like melody thing on the top of that. Arp.
Well, actually,
Yeah, what did you
should we
do?
just use that as a sound bit?
There we go, that's better. The cat's on the desk and just leant on the escape button, which closed everything. I was like, "Ah, fuck!"
Damn it, cat!
Yeah, it's Kevin.
I don't know why, but I immediately assumed that you were talking to Cat from Red Dwarf.
Ow! This is man. This is man. Fish. Like because of Red Dwarf, like there's I have at my mum's house they've got a like a notice board where like for a while they were putting like this is what we're gonna so they knew what they were gonna prepare for tea each night, like for so they could have everything they could be like, okay, we know what to prepare when we need to defrost things and stuff, right? And I kept just adding fish to it.
Fish.
The other one I always the other Red Dwarf reference I always do, especially now that I've got like so Jay has a snake called Pete.
Yep.
And he didn't get the reference like when I said it, but like the references I always think of for Red Dwarf is one that late the last season, I think. Like it's the one where like the nanobots have rebuilt the entire Red Dwarf or whatever. And they go into like a fucking time thing, and there's the guy with the round glasses, and he's got a pet bird called Pete.
Yeah.
And then they go through the time thing, and the bird turns into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
And then the old guy just looks up because his glasses are broken. He just looks up at the dinosaur and goes, "Is that you, Pete? Would you like some seed?" And then gets eaten.
Nice.
So I always think I always think like when I'm thinking of a Red Dwarf quote, I always think, "Is that you, Pete?" And I'm like, I know that no one's going to understand what the fuck this is.
This is about you.
You like some seed?
Can I interest you in some seed? Good.
Oh, I need to make the art myself. I forgot.
Dope.
What the fuck? I'm looking through the descriptions on the things on the that says for. Oh, I get it, because it's called Amnesia. I don't recall making this patch. Go with the first. Try to remember what fucking key I've got this in, if I have a key. Let's see. There's like
It's my favorite. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-doo-be-doo.
I might need to speed. Might need to speed that up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Let me just check some. That's G, that's E. Okay. Oh, actually, I like that. One, two. There we go. Realize that should be there. sounds cloudy as fuck. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's find a better sound. I'm also going to turn it down a bit because that's loud as fuck.
Nice. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. Wait. I think that's it.
That does sound cool.
Let's just try it. And the ARP will go here. So let's go back to... Because I'm thinking it'll do like some psytrancey kind of changes. And then it'll go into like a build up into a big dubstep kind of drop. And then it'll have like a bit more psytrance and dub, and then it'll go full speedcore. Okay, that...
I love it. So yeah, I think it works really well.
Yeah. That's weird how well that works.
Yeah.
Although, one thing I'm thinking is, so this first introduction, right, will chop up the arpeggios. In fact, let me go back into up. Whoop. What's the notes that end this? E, D sharp.
Do.
Okay, there we go. I think that's it. And what I'll do is move those little segments. Like that.
Amazing.
And then if I go drag that there, and we'll bring back the original Sybase, and then the arpeggio I can put in as full. No. Full, please. There we go. Then it's... Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Let's go back to this. And we'll have a riser.
Yes.
Find another... Have another nice impact as well. Then we want risers.
Risers.
Yeah, that one.
Wow.
So then what it'll do, right, is go... Just put that main. Then the ARP can come back. No, too much. Too much.
It's too much.
There we go. Yeah!
Very cool.
And then it does that again. We bring that back there. Yeah.
Oh, you should probably say soon.
Saved.
Nice.
Then Go back to the. Um. Actually, no, we go back to that version. Because then this bit will lead into the build-up that then goes full dubstep, I think.
Nice.
uh, and then it'll do something. I think I need to go into the add serum.
She's seruming.
Yep.
Wop, wop.
Um. Yeah, that's nowhere as not as loud as I thought it would be.
On that shit.
Chonker.
Bonker.
Um, and I'll have the riser there, and then it'll go. In fact, let's have a look. My a filler loop. Change the tempo now. Ooh, actually, I like that one.
Yes.
Let's just that in. No, that's too quiet now. Let me. It is better with its own channel. Villa. Let's go with a steel blue. Give it its
You
own
know what
channel.
I'm really enjoying?
What's that?
There is a spell called Dissonant Whisper, and every time I read Dissonant Whisper in my head, I'm just like, oh, nurse clawing my skin.
Yeah. That's exactly what Phil does every time. That's why he wanted to do backing vocals on that one bit.
What, because of the D&D?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know Phil played D&D.
Yeah. Like the reason that Phil and Jamie's other band is called Balgura is specifically from in campaign 2. There's that the bit where Ford, spoilers for campaign 2 of Critical Role, there's the bit where Ford like gets the spell where he can summon things, and he summons one and goes like Balgura or whatever in like the low
Oh,
voice.
that's sick.
And that's why Phil was like, that's a cool name.
I love that.
Glitches. Okay, no. Reverse. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All of the yes. Dig it.
Okay,
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game I invented called Theft and...
oh, that's one thing I should do actually. Let's go there. We'll do the but theft and shrubbery. There we go.
Called Theft and Shrubbery.
Bring that back. Because I think I told you my idea for the vocals in this bit. Like when it goes to dubstep, it's like bow to theft, shrubbery, and that was going to be the vocals.
Amazing. Just like screamed.
Yeah.
Theft and Shrubbery.
In fact, let's that.
Theft and Shrubbery.
What?
Yeah, I dig it.
There we go. Dave. Name as Dub X. Dubdrus. Okay, sure. It's called Dubdrus. And what we want is now which of these kicks is a change the Rumi kick. Because we're gonna swap to a kick. Right. Yeah.
Sick.
And one of the things I am going to look at. So we want symbols. We'll bring the kind of pattern in a bit. So first, I think we do go for the disco.
The disco. Cheese disco. Bomb.
Right. Each patterns before. So yeah, I'll keep it as
In bars chat.
throw in bars. throw
We're
in
in shapes in the Church of Dance.
yeah. Okay. Then want dub. Which that we want need and then 4.
Can I ask you a quick question about Baldur's Gate 3?
Yep.
You ever had it before where you go to, it's before you find the sort of like first area, so you drop off on the ship and
Yeah.
then you go to, call it, what's fucking, it's like a little ruin that you find. It's when you find the, you know, the guy who changes your like appearance.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know at the beginning of that place,
Yeah.
you can bump into the adventurers outside of the little tomb and you can have a chat with them.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
It depends. I think one of them they told me to go away, and then I snuck round a different way. And then the second one, when I was the monk, when they said "fuck off," I then punched them in the face.
Okay.
So I think my go-to way was unmitigated violence.
Nice. So excuse me, I've done that for the first time just now, and it's so much more fun than like talking to them and like talking your way out of it and being like, "Oh no, guys, don't worry." Like just killing them is so much better. They've actually they have like some okay loops. Oh
Yeah.
nice.
Because I think when you sneak in, they're like, "Hey, you're not one of us anyway," so you end up having to fight them
Oh, okay.
inside. So from
Yeah,
what I
both.
remember, like I maybe it's because I snuck in the other time. So they're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here." So they like maybe if you talk to them, then it's different. But
Ian's got this. Wow.
that might be
Done.
So what we're to do? Change the snap. Okay, maybe.
Theft and shrubbery.
Oh, actually,
Oh, shit.
that
Oh,
hits way better with the drums in it. Fuck.
It's dub.
I thought, oh, maybe that passes, but like Jesus, once it's got the drum beat behind it, that fucking slaps.
Yep. Sit fam. Is a chap doing okay?
Yes. There's no one talking. The last person was DD saying "nice beat," and that was a while ago.
Let's be. He's a sweet, isn't he?
And then. Oh, and let's throw a third bass in there.
Oh, amazing. It was simply not enough.
Yep. Okay. Maybe not the Wook face. That one's ridiculous. Yes, that's the one.
Well. It's a good one.
Theft and shrubbery.
Yeah! Fuck! That's sick as fuck.
I'm a huge fan of this.
Yeah.
Theft
Theft and Shrubbery is like, it's gonna be such a stupid fucking...
and shrubbery. Blah.
So me... And, Theft!
Awesome.
Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery!
It's kind of giving it's kind of giving, you know, an Al Nasr where it goes is it like tragedy or something?
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
I think I get what you mean, yeah. Oh, hi Karth, by the way. You gave a friend Vintage Story in an exchange, they're making a song for you. Cool!
Nice.
Hopefully.
What kind of song?
What kind of song? Save. Gonna be Metal AF. Nice.
Tough.
I think I am gonna have to do is add another layer of like another fucking serum. So that's like how many instance number 6 of serum.
I mean, rude not to, really.
Yeah. Subs. I put, well, then just looking for subs. There we go. Yeah. Excellent.
Agony. Well, yeah. I love an Elnathrach.
Yeah, that one. Let it be done by the 20th. Speaking of the 20th, let me DM you something real quick. Okay, yeah, you DM me.
Did you? I can't remember. Did you ever get into fuck by any chance?
Did I get into what? Into what?
No?
Sorry. Into what? Sorry, Zan?
Fuck Pig, the band.
Oh, fuck pig.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning them and me giving them a good listen. I need to listen to them again properly.
Oh my god, I love them so much.
Now, I just need to... So this one, it's the subs.
Awesome.
I need to look up... Oh, okay. You've already had it sent for a few minutes before I read. Okay, fair enough. Well, good luck with the secret thing. Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Right, so one thing I am going to do, I'm just going to quickly... Just going to look up a tutorial.
What for?
Dubstep drops, just to make sure I'm doing
Nice.
doing what I think I'm doing correctly.
Doing things.
Yeah. Where's the one? Because when I was looking it up yesterday, I found one channel that I just subscribed to called Ash from Bedroom to Banger, and he
Nice.
said, "Oh, how
Yeah,
to make crunchy dubstep," and he'd released it like 8 hours before.
that was sick.
Let's just tell him.
I've got to admit, I'm really quite gutted that we can't do that Masters gig.
Oh, the Metal to the Masters one. Yeah,
Like it would have been a laugh.
it would. I think maybe I've got too many kicks going in. Oops. So going to turn the subs down a bit more. So yeah, it does suck, but hopefully next time.
Yeah, would have been good.
the one in it. Hey, not that one. Yeah, there we go. And then it loops that. This time we're gonna clone Dubdrus. What? Still have those go. Yeah, there we go. And on. I'm gonna save it and we're gonna listen to it from the beginning and see what the fuck this sounds like currently.
Nice. I take it.
So
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game I invented called Theft and Shrubbery. There would have to be a gang of you. I would usually be with Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back of someone's house and observe the family watching the telly or whatever they're doing, yeah? You'd find one where the curtains were open, yeah? Go to the rear of the garden and then you'd slowly walk towards the window. Right? Try not to disturb them and you'd chant, increasing the volume as you went. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your...
part of me thinks shift.
Increasing the volume as you went. We do beg your pardon.
There we go. Right, hold on. Let me start from the beginning.
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game I invented.
Such a
called
fucking
Theft
stupid
and
song.
Shrubbery. There would have to
Oh, it's
be a gang
amazing.
of you. I would usually be with Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back
Staver and
of
Bagger.
someone's house and
Yeah.
observe the family watching the telly.
That's the one thing, because of all the laughing, I couldn't have him talking about Neil Overall, Jimmy Dungaree's son, or
Oh, that's
Gary
a shame.
Gary Cheeseman, Sniper's Dream.
Increasing the volume as you went. We do beg your pardon.
There we are.
We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden.
Oops. That wasn't supposed to move as well.
Wow, wow, wow. So good.
Like a proper dancey thing.
Mm.
Got a nice head boppy groove to it.
Mm. It's really nice. Wow, wow, wow.
Theft and shrubbery.
Christ!
Totally. It's so.
Oh! That hi-hat, like, fill as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that works so fucking well. One of the things I'm wanting to look at is the build up to the drop. Is what I'm wanting to look at. Yeah. Well, the problem is, like, all the tutorials are like, oh, this is how you make the actual drop. I'm like, no, I want to know the build up to the drop. How do I do the build up?
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, guys? This is Anthony. This LFO here. Instead, maybe. Been trying to automate that.
So, in fact, let's most brutal dubstep drop. Let's have a listen. This is the YouTube channel Blue Horizon. Oh, it's the
Excuse me.
song is it's an Excision song.
We do beg your pardon.
Yeah, where's the fucking Oh, you know what? So add kick build.
Build that kick. Bow, bow, bow.
So I need-
Yes.
it needs more though, I think. So what I need to do is
Here's a question. The I want doggy.
yeah.
What if it went death and then shrubbery is then kind of like done by a
Yeah.
voice that sort of sounds like Sagi, where it's like a little bit kind of like almost not quite vocodery, but like, and then that would take it into some kind of like bonkers part. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Curious.
Yeah, possibly. Thinking
Although
actually.
I do like how he says it, to be fair.
Right, so thinking. Shifting things over slightly.
Bam, bam.
Better.
Theft and shrubbery.
There we go. Back to keep that kick.
Theft and shrubbery.
There we go. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Fucking heavy.
Yeah. Go fishing.
Ching.
Like the whistle.
Nice. We're in your garden. Holden.
Just have like the punctuations. Bow.
Pop, 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 pop. Excuse me.
Right. And then that go into the back into the this thing. This one. Instead. Impact.
Impact grenade.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
then it'll build up into another one, into another like drop. Think, and then on. How long is the song? 4 minutes 41. So it's gonna be our longest song.
Oh wow!
Currently.
Fucking hell, cool.
But that's because like psytrance and stuff like that is made to be long.
Yeah, I mean, there's
So-
usually it sort of like takes you on a journey, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Which is why like I'm thinking like actually writing lyrics for this. So then over the there's like whispers being like we come crawling into your garden. We come creeping
Yeah.
in the night. Like weird shit. Right? So I'll have this weird vocals on it. Because then that'll fill some of the space as well. And then when it goes into the full fucking like it just swaps to fucking speedcore kicks and then just goes at which point we're both going like alternating going, "Don't beg your pardon, we're in your garden." Just screaming.
Yes.
So let me just go from the beginning and see how well that works. Like, even if we only have the one dubstep break, we'll be fine.
Neighborhood with a game I invented called Theft and Shrubbery. There would have to be a gang of you. I would usually be with Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back of someone's house and observe the family watching the telly or whatever they're doing, yeah? You'd find one where the curtains were open, yeah? Go to the rear of the garden and then you'd slowly walk towards the window. Right, try not to disturb them, and you'd chant, increasing the volume as you went.
We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden.
Your garden.
We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We stand outside your house in all the dead of night. We stand outside your house. Hope we don't give you a fright.
I love that.
See through your window. Looking at night.
Theft and Shrubbery.
Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery!
Lord.
Yeah, again, vocals here.
Yep.
We stand at the bottom of your garden in the dead of night.
Rubbing on me.
I think we do need to go into the dubstep drop again because it needs the chorus of wow wow theft again.
I love the idea of just like really fucking unhinged, just yelling that shit.
Yeah. No, that's entirely what I want for that bit. Like, no, like, we'll save like
100%.
the full on screaming, like proper like black metal screaming, will be for the speedcore bit. And this part is just us both going theft, shrubbery.
Oh,
Which then. So in fact, I can probably let's put this over. The song's over 5.5 minutes.
amazing.
Yeah, it'll do this, and then it'll have like a build down, and then the Psytrance thing will come back in with the with just that with some more with some more dialogue from the original, from the like Bob talking about it, and then it'll go into the build up, and it'll build and build and build, and all of a sudden then it'll switch to the speedcore kicks, I think.
Amazing.
So no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go for
See you back your cousin. Great.
at the end of that, let's put like a bass like pew.
Shrubbery. Agony.
Where are you, my? And I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Downlifters.
Lift my downers.
That's the one. In the club, we all wasp.
Yo, wasp.
Oops.
Three.
I don't know. I feel like it needs to be longer, actually. Me.
Well, make it, sir.
No, that's just...
Oh.
Length. Oh, they're all 5 seconds. Yeah, so it needs to be longer, but having it in that last gap.
Mm.
Because then it sort of blends the two. Sorry.
Bless you. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know where those came from. I want one that sounds depressed.
It's a bit surprising.
Oh, actually, yeah. That one.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I'm afraid I must...
Depart. Yeah, no
Pardon?
worries. You must depart.
I must depart indeed. But
Okay.
thank you very much for the chillings. It's nice.
Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh, you are so welcome. I think you are doing the Lord's work.
It's gonna, like, the song's gonna sound fucking stupid when it's done, which is great.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, I'm just, it's now, I'm working on the little bit. So it's, like, instrumentally, it's almost finished. So then, and you said you're home tomorrow, right?
Yes, I am.
So we can continue, like, we can do the vocals and stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, happily.
Cool. Right, I will talk to you later then.
Bye, bye.
Okay.
Same habits.
Bye, say bye to stream.
Okay. Bye.
Everybody say bye, stream. There we go. So, that was Zan. Right, so let's get back to this. So let's just have a...
Left and and shrubbery.
I didn't realize you were still here. You can I think I added you back on Discord. Theft! Shrubbery! I will add like a longer one as well, just underneath. Throw this one in. Well, rise a and then it'll have like a thing happen. Let's get back to the Bob Mortimer sample. Let's put Bob it there and we'll just back that out.
We are in your garden. As soon as you were seen, that's when shrubbery comes in. You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give you
Okay, cool.
away,
Yeah,
so
I'll
that
do
you
that,
all have to
Didi.
go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's the
part.
theft part?
The theft is we just always felt you were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make
Shrubbery!
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's the
part.
theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them. I don't know, their privacy, their dignity.
So you're going up the garden saying louder and louder, we do beg your pardon, we are in your garden. We do beg your pardon, we are in your garden. You're shouting. How loud elderly people who are hard of hearing. You could be going, we do beg your pardon, we are in your garden. That's all they notice.
Yeah.
This game can't have lasted, I'm imagining, very long before people kind of rumbled you and...
No, it was just one of the games, that we did. It could be theft and shrubbery night. There was another night where we used to take fruit from a fruit vendor's wagon and throw that up in the air and just let it drop on our heads.
It tells me you played that quite a lot, Bob.
So far. So then we're thinking of where that sample can go.
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's the
part.
theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
Let's zoom in and then back. Let's clone that. Gonna change that so it's just a closed hat going. T, 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 t. those ones. So then,
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's
part.
the theft part?
The theft is
Yeah.
we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
yeah, that's where it starts, like the slow incline, right? And this one. Go into this. Go with the classic angel elevator. Then
Stealing something from them.
like that, right? I've got the sneezes today. Let me change this to set on its X.
Stealing something from them. As you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's the
part.
theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something. As you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's
part.
the theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
is then what it's going to do, right? So, speed call. Then we don't need the bass anymore because then all of the frequencies, right, are just taken up by the kick. It's going to be the idea. Change that to a kick that's in. Change that to a kick that's in G. I realized that was tuned.
As your teenage, what you're really waiting for is...
Man. Kicking Z. Christ, okay. Let's see. Trying to find a good kick sound. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh god, even Kevin's got the sneezes now. Oh, Christ. That's gonna be... Boo, 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 boo. Okay, there's too much going on in that kick for that to work. So what I need to do is... You know what? Let's come out of this and let's just go straight into... Let's go back to the traditional. Let's go. Let's go that one. Classic. And then... Good God. Okay. Right. So... Save. There we go.
Theft and shrubbery.
Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery!
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's
part.
the theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
Jesus! Theft and robbery! Okay, yes, that's fucking stupid. I love it. And let me... I wonder if I can get into full extra tone layers here. So we'll extend that. Those. Go. This. Go. Oh, we can't shrink him down anymore. Or can we? Okay. So. This is gonna be fucking ridiculous.
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens.
That's the shrubbery
That's
part.
the shrubbery
What's
part.
the theft part?
The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
Right? And then it ramps up. Yes! And then, so we clone that. Then it goes Speed Core 2. And Speed Core 2, what we do is we open this. Let's zoom out. Copy. Go into snares. We go paste. Then we put that as the claps. Fuck! Oh my god! Yes! And then we clone that again. And then on the and we use the hats to make like a traditional like thrash blast kind of thing. Right. Okay, so this is such a fucking stupid way for this to go. So let me just I am gonna put like a bass like break thing, like a bass filler in there, I think. Let's go back into sound. Really? What am I looking? Sure, let's put that in. Yeah! Yeah! Fucking hell yeah! And we just bring theft and shrubbery back as the end.
And shrubbery.
Yeah. So fucking stupid. Because then it go like, we do beg your pardon, we're in your garden. We do beg your pardon, we're in your garden. We do beg your pardon, we're in your garden. We do beg your pardon, we're in your garden. Like, it'll just be that over and over again. Just more and more frantic until the song ends. We're in your garden.
And shrubbery.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted that to go. Right, okay, so let's add some extra. Let's add some extra texture in places with silence. Add a second ARP. ARP 2. System banks. Added an extra R, but it doesn't matter. I mean, technically, I was already adding 2 extra R's, but it's fine. Two. Ah. Level. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. Yeah, there we go.
Theft and shrubbery.
So we'll leave that without, I think. Like, obviously it's gonna have like lyrics and stuff as well, I think, but we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Theft and shrubbery.
Now, ba. That's a... It's just trying to get the balance on those fucking dubstep basses, I think.
That's the shrubbery. That's the shrubbery. What's the theft part? The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
Oh, I like that. then it feels like it's going to. And then this comes out of nowhere.
And shrubbery.
Okay, yeah. Realized I could do that. There we are. Such a fucking ridiculous end, right? Let's go for the. There we go. Right, that's leveled that out a bit. Oh, I like that. Then this one will. There we go.
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game
So let's have a listen to it full on, right?
Theft and Shrubbery. There would have to be a gang of you. I would usually be with Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back of someone's house and observe the family watching the telly or whatever they're doing, yeah? You'd find one where the curtains were open, yeah? Go to the rear of the garden and then you'd slowly walk towards the window. Right? Try not to disturb them and you'd chant, increasing the volume as you went. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon.
Ooh, that's got a nice thump to it.
We're in your garden.
Right?
We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden.
then this is where the vocals would come in, like full vocals, I think. Yeah. This song's gonna be so fucking stupid when it's done. And then the build-up kicks.
Theft and shrubbery.
So I've got the opportunity for it to be like a proper heavy bit, and then it goes back into the groove. Right? Yeah, and it's the longest Wattle and Daub song so far. I mean, to be fair, most of them have been just pure gabba, so... Oh, that reminds me, if you go on YouTube Music or Spotify or whatever, you'd be able to find Wattle and Daub. The A of Wattle and the U of Daub have umlauts. But so far, we've got, I put Doncaster up, I've got Ben fucking Sherman, and then I just, because Crawler 4 became Wattle and Daub, so I've just re-released Brain Rot. Then I think this might need some like ear candy and things as well. Sounds so upbeat. Oh, Monch, like if you've only just joined in, just wait.
Theft and shrubbery.
Shrubbery! Theft! So this is the heavy bit. And then it comes back down.
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences.
He was here earlier, he had to go, unfortunately.
Give yourself away so that you all have to go.
So I'm just finishing this off.
That's the shrubbery. That's the shrubbery. What's the theft part? The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
Now we're getting to the climax of the song. Right? So, one thing I'm thinking. Let's move you. Add that, and we left and shrubbery goes back there. You know what would be a fucking crazy thing to do, which means I have to do it. Hold on. Let's see. Because it's not one of my Gamma songs that are fucking breaking it. Right, so let's trying to find a good. So let's find a nice. Ooh, yes. So let's. Nope. That needs to do its go. I don't have my own plugins. I wish I knew how to make them because that'd be fun. Okay, maybe the songs, maybe the speed goes too fast for a break. Zoom in. Yeah, no, it's too fast. Too fast for a break. Oh well, it was a good idea. Actually, you know what did sound good? I'm gonna put the Hellfish break in. I had it as this slow one. And yeah, having that as like a little sort of fill, like some texture. Then We do. Meow. Put that one at the end. No. Then that'll give some like extra vibes.
And shrubbery.
So I want something that's got the. Let me turn the. Trying to find something that would.
Theft and shrubbery.
Theft and shrubbery. Just trying to. Do I make music with headphones on or earphones? Like, I've actually got a set of, what are they? What fucking brand is this again? Hold on, let me Google it. Keep listening to these breaks while I just Google it. I have some Audio Technica 80H M50s. Like they're professional monitor headphones that I use. So those are the ones that I use. Ah! Ooh, that could... I might need a different one. I think put that one in. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. Then it's adding this sort of extra layer of percussion on top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the Imager stereo and we're going to push that all the way out. Sandwich theory. Sandwich theory? If I do, I don't think I've heard it called that. Explain, please, Monch. There we go. So, but one of the things I was saying before, like, with the point of this song, right, with you talking about the build-ups and stuff, is so it would have it's the rest of it's got like a psytrance dubstep vibe, right, which is why it's all like the no, it's probably like a thing that people have said before. Maybe I've not referred to it as that.
Shrubbery.
Oh. Lay your beats starting from bass and hop around messing around with melodies and make it hit.
You were not allowed to escape via the
Kind of, yeah. Like, it depends what I'm making. So with this, a lot of what I do with the electronic music is I'll start with the kicks and like the bass kind of. I don't currently know, like unless it's automated in the patch already. But because a lot of the stuff that I make that's electronic is a lot of the bass frequencies and stuff is taken up by the kick drum, so a lot of space in general is so then it's just this, right? Because then what this is going to do live, or like in the finished song, I'll do this. And then this part will just be me and Sam screaming, like, "We do beg your pardon, we're in your garden! We do beg your pardon, we're in your garden!" over the top of it. In fact, it doesn't need all that. What it needs is... There we go. A bit more grindcore. When you say this thing... That little thing is a little filler loop that's from a dubstep production pack that I got. So it's the same hack that I'm using to that I've used for all the like dubstep sounds, really. Apart from, I also used Zabor's Leviathan dubstep. Oh, I forgot. I've got impacts and stuff. Ooh. Now this is the kind of like glitchy shit I was talking about earlier. What is it though? It's like a bass, I think. I don't know, actually. It's like a synth that's run through like a filter to go, and then it's got like a low to high pass that's running over the top that makes it go like that. Well, I'm glad it's inspiring you. I'm gonna save. I didn't realize I had some risers and downlifters in here. Am I sick? I've had a bit of like a sniffle, I think. Pew, pew, pew. I think because there's enough, like... Right, so the sweeteners and stuff I might have to wait for. I'll just sort of figure out. I think that's the song, like, mainly finished, like, especially layout-wise. So... let's let's have a listen, and then the song in total,
As a teenager.
it is 7 minutes 22, but that's without like any lead out at the end. Because there'll probably be like a bar or two of reverb at the end. So with it being a psytrance, with it being a psytrance song, with like dubstep and speedcore in it, psytrance songs tend to be quite long. It's like speedcore, like dubstep. I guess it depends on how much it is, like which artist you're listening to. Speedcore and like Gabba, usually the songs are about 3.5 minutes, something like that. With psytrance, because it's built to basically make you sort of like vibe and get lost in it, they're like super long. Because I've got other psytrance tracks I made that are like over 10 minutes and shit. And it's just for you to sit and vibe and get stoned to. You just sit there, take a shit ton of LSD and trip while listening to.
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game I invented called
Psytrance songs that are like loopy or ethereal. Yeah, I guess so. It depends on who you're listening to.
Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back of someone's house and observe the family watching the telly or whatever they're doing, yeah? You'd find one where the curtains were open, yeah? Go to the rear of the garden and then you'd slowly
Oh, actually,
walk towards
hold on. I've just thought of something. So...
Come to me, human man. Taste my facial flesh. Howie, what's not to like? Hi, Bob. Come to me, human man. Taste my facial flesh. Howie, what's not... Come on. I have sinned. Come on, eat me up. Oh. Love me, Howie.
Too much laughing in the clip. God damn it. Never mind. Because if I could get hypnotic... Oh, yeah, that's most of them, to be honest. Like, that's the way that psytrance is made. It's supposed to have that hypnotic kind of feel to it. Which is why, like the verses in here, like these bits. In fact, let me, just as an example of psytrance...
DMT is the in this world.
Oh, that was that.
Are they safe?
For mushrooms.
So this is a psytrance track that I made before. That
Belladonna, like alkaloids.
that is over 10 minutes long. That I did for when I was on doing the Magpie Pirates, like psychedelic kind of collaboration.
The inch is cold.
First in the sense of primordial?
It's the sense of the most ancient.
So it's got like
I'd like to try it. Think they'd let me join their ritual?
so a lot of it is built around like the bass loops and just the kick. Well, a lot of the sounds that I'm using in this were pretty much in my in psytrance packs that I got from where the I will wait for you.
también para participar en la ceremonia.
Says it's all right for you to participate in this show.
Ask him what kind of an experience I can expect. Are we gathering these mushrooms for the ritual?
They're being asked for next year. Bravo!
En clase y experiencia puedes ver a mi amigo.
Su alma regresará a su primera alma.
Your soul will return to the first soul.
Ask him what his first soul will look like.
¿Cómo es mi primer alma?
Es la materia criada. Entonces usted se lanzará en el vacío.
Then you will propel into the void.
Usted verá una mancha.
You will see a spot.
La mancha se convertirá en una grieta.
The spot will become a crack.
Esa es la grieta entre la nada.
This is the crack between the nothing.
De esta nada saldrá su alma encriada.
Oh, it did. Right, cool. So, a lot of the sounds, like especially like these chants and the didgeridoo loops and a lot of that stuff is I got a lot of Psytrance like sample packs, and all of these were included, so I knew that they would all work together. And then I just sort of made a bunch of basses using like Silent as one of the synths, and then now I've been using a lot of Serum to do that. So like the that's over the top of this, right? That's like Silent, and the bass is Silent as well. And then like the percussion stuff is from like sample packs and things. And then the drums actually I'm using in FL Studio. I'm using FPC, which is what I'm using for this actually as well. So it's like these things. But what I did for that, for the old ones, was I just had a single instance that had like the kick, the snares and everything running through. I then just ran it through an easy mix like drum bus of like that would affect the whole kit. Whereas now what I usually do is, because then I can vary the sounds as well, is I have 3 instances of FPC where I'll have like this one is all different kicks. I can fill it with a bunch of different kicks. So I've got 7 different kicks in there currently. So I've got, let me turn this down. So what I've got in here currently is I've got the main gabba kick. I've got like the round gabba kick that's the build-up. Got a deep impact. Got the goa kick, which is the Psytrance one. It's the same kick that I'm using on this song that's in the background, actually. I've got the cyber kick, which is like a tech house kind of kick. Got that one that's like another tech house kind of one. And then Roomy kick, which is one of the kicks from the dubstep packs. So then I've got like 1 FPC for kicks, and then I've got 1 for snares that pretty much all that I'm using is that one, which snare 1 is like a Psytrance snare it's a kind of snare, but it's also a lot of like a lot of it is like noise layers and stuff rather than tonal. And then the claps that's like, and then the third one's just symbols for closed hats, open hats, and stuff like that, right? this plugin in FL Studio, it's just it's called FPC. So when you like on the channel rack here, when you click add, I usually just find it in this first bit here. Oh, hold on. I just realized you can't see my options. No, it's not an extension. It's like it's not like an external VST. It's included in FL Studio. It's just FPC. So like when you're looking at it, it should be under like Flex, because Flex is another one that comes with it. I guess it depends on the version. Unless it depends on the version of FL Studio that you've got. Yeah. Let's close that a minute.
As a teenager, I used to terrorize my neighborhood with a game I invented called Theft and
Yeah,
Shrubbery.
Zan uses Flex a lot. Like, I've used it a little, but I'll be honest, like, my most... Thank you. My most used, like, synth ones. I want to use Harmor a bit more. My usual synths that I use are Serum 2, Sylenth, and then I use... Where is it? Where the fuck has it gone? Analog Lab is the other one that I use a lot now. Because I got that with my Arturia Mini Lab keyboard. But then also... where the fuck is the other... Another, like, OPX... whatever it is. Oh, OPX Pro 3. That's the other one. Because that, like, emulates a lot of, like, old Moog synthesizers, like, all the old 80s kind of synthesizers that you'd use for, like, synthwave and shit. But yeah, that's what I do a lot of, and like getting different like sound packs and stuff is great for doing this sort of stuff, because then like it gives you textures and things that you've already just got made that you can just throw in. Like that's one thing that I've seen Jeffrey Day on his stuff has said, like one thing that he'll do when making stuff is he'll like start off a project by going through and like fucking around making different sounds and exporting them as different sound packs and things, so then he can, like, when he's going to arrange the song and things, he can go, oh, actually this would fit here, or that would fit there, or whatever. Or like if people are collaborating, maybe like one of them will make
Theft and Shrubbery.
oh, what's that? I've got that in the wrong thing.
Theft and Shrubbery.
Just trying to get the volume right on that
Theft
trans.
and Shrubbery.
0.5.
Theft and shrubbery. Theft and shrubbery. Theft and shrubbery.
Bring up the mix.
Theft and shrubbery. Theft and shrubbery.
Go -9. Yeah. There we go.
Theft and shrubbery.
Okay, cool. And then
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that you all have to go run through all the gardens. That's the shrubbery. That's the shrubbery. What's the theft part? The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
oh, actually, you know what I might do? What do we do? Beg your pardon, bit.
All the gardens. That's the shrubbery. That's the shrubbery. What's the theft part? The theft is we just always felt that we were stealing something from them.
We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon.
Stealing something from them.
We do.
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're
There we
really
go.
waiting for is someone to make a noise or give yourself away, so that
Right.
you all have to go run.
Have you done a scat track? It might.
That's the shrubbery. That's the shrubbery. What's
Or like, beep, ba, 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 da, ba. I'm a scat man. That kind of thing. Maybe? Oh, okay. This works. Yes. What I might do is change the effect on "We do beg your pardon." We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. Okay, that might be a bit much. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. There we go, so it's got like a... chop though. No. Yep. Japacha, japacha.
You were not allowed to escape via the front of the property. You had to go across all the fences. Because you're teenage, what you're really waiting for is someone to make a noise or give you something.
Then, what I'm wanting to do, right, is, so the whispers, we do beg your pardon, we're in your garden. I'm gonna get Zan to do a take of it as well, so I can have, like, so it'd be me on one side and him on the other. Right, that's fucking ridiculous. Right, let's export that. Right, and we'll see how long that ends up saying it is. Lefton Shrubbery. What happens if I leave a remainder? Let me unmute my... Like, a lot of what I was thinking of, right, when I was thinking of the Psytrance, like, when I was looking it up last night, like, when I was thinking of what to do, I looked at... Excision had a new set of like that he'd done at Thunderdome, which I was like, oh, that's appropriate because it was Thunderdome footage that I used for the music video for Bamboo Time, right? Let me just... Yeah. And we will cut remainder, fuck it. But, so, I thought, oh, that'll be appropriate. I was looking at that for the dubstep, and then the psytrance, I remembered the like cat remix. So the let me bring it over onto the other screen, and I can. Yeah, that's the one. Right, so I'll just plonk that behind me a second. That what I was looking at. So I was listening to this. For example, for the dubstep stuff. And then it was this one. Which I kind of wanna. So oh, where's the clip of her doing it? It's just like Raura doing the ooh ee ah ee. I'm like, oh, do I make a Raura version of that of that fucking Psytrance song? That'd be hilarious.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I realized I can do perfectly. Do you know the cat that goes like a low poly cat that rotates on itself and says, oh, that one?
No.
Have you ever seen that meme?
No. Do it.
So part of me's like, do I get the sample of Raura going ooh ee ah ee?
You have never seen this before. Okay, let me find it.
And turn it into the song.
Okay,
Okay, I realize
yes,
I can do the same.
Do it.
So all I'd have to do is get rid of the fucking
and this
sample behind it.
do it again.
Oh, there we go. She did it for me.
Yeah. Go on, Lola.
So, yeah, so that's my idea of what I might do. Yeah. Well, that's why you should sub, Moch. But yeah. I exported that. Let me just. Where's. I fucking closed Discord, didn't I? Me. Ah! Close that. What fucking size is the file? I exported it as an MP3, didn't I? I'm trying to send Zan the finished song. And it's like, oh, too big for ad break done. Okay, cool. Right. We were watching Cecilia and Raura because I was talking about the Ooh-ee-ee-ah-ee cat and the Psytrance remix. And then I as a side thing, I was like, well, Raura can do a good impression of the ooh-ee-ah-ee, ooh-ee-ah-ee. And I was like, do I sample that and turn that into Psytrance? As like a Raura Psytrance remix? Or... so that's a Psytrance song I might do. So it depends. Why is my phone going mad? Oh, and also, Monch, when you said ad break, I was like, that's why you should subscribe! But you don't have to. Don't worry about it. I mean, this is one of the reasons why, like, with my Prime sub, I end up, like, swapping it between Jay and Zan. I'm like, oh, which one of you am I watching most this month? You have my Prime sub, so I don't need to worry about ads. And then, oh, one thing that I'm doing, right, is I'm swapping my internet because what I'm gonna do is I'm doing my internet so I can have fucking 2 gig download and upload speed, which is fucking ridiculous. I'm already on like a gig either way, but like having 2 gig either way, like, as a streamer is fucking like ridiculous. Like, it'll be great. So, left and shrubbery, average quality. How is that still over 10? What? What size is this file? Properties. 10.2 megabytes. When I've exported it at average quality. Jesus fuck. It's like, oh, you need Nitro to do this. Stupid fucking Discord. Well, fine. Fuck that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload it to Google Drive and send it that way. Stupid fucking... Because I've got like a shit ton of room on that. And let's throw that in there. There we go. Share. Discord. Right, cool. So what I think... Go back in here. Yeah, Discord's being annoying as of late. Do you see the thing where it's like oh, what do you think about AI? We're debating on putting AI and stuff. I'm like, no, fuck off. Or as I said on Jay's stream, no, fuck off. Well, we were both streaming, but yeah. Right, so we're gonna, it's in the RV there episodes. I am going to edit those into an actual series at some point and try and get more people so we can actually get up this fucking mountain. But yeah, we're going to do that. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have one more listen to the song, and then I think we're going to end the stream, okay? So I can go and get food.
Called Theft and Shrubbery.
Theft and Shrubbery.
I would usually be with Staver and Bagger. You had to creep into the back of someone's house and observe the family watching the TV.
We like ideally we could do with a third person, because then like, because coordinating between two people is a bit of a nightmare, like trying to get stuff done. We're in your garden. Proper throwing shapes music this. Oof.
Theft and Shrubbery.
Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery! Theft! Shrubbery! We're in your garden. We're in your garden. We do beg your pardon. We're in your garden. your garden. Spying through your window. Hiding in your garden. Shrubbery!
Theft and shrubbery.
Over the top is kind of what I do. Like, that's the whole point of, like, what we do in Watland Up. Like, and, like, the main Gabba thing is, like, it's all fucking ridiculous. This is kind of laid back, comparatively. But apart from at the end where it turns into a normal... And then I'm making, like, going fast enough that I'm making tones out of the fucking... There we go, and that's what the song sounds like. Oh god. So tomorrow, by the sounds of it, I think we'll get Zan's going to come back on, and we're going to finish this off with all the vocals, and I'll add the extra sweetener bits and stuff. So yeah, but I need to go and get food. So, yeah. So thank you all for watching and hanging out and shit. It was fun. Like I say, Zan's gonna come. We're gonna owl nourishment. I just realised it's another Bob Mortimer thing. You wouldn't. I don't think you'll get the reference, Monch. So I'm gonna go get food. Everyone have a good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, like day, night, whatever. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to love each other. The only good fascist is a fucking dead one. Bye!